Hey y'all. Hey y'all. What's going on? I'm gonna give y'all a second to get up in here. We are about to go through Ready to Love season 6, episode 2. And trust me, y'all, it is going to be good. Okay, it's gonna be good. I just need to call my daughter because she went somewhere today and I gotta see if she needs some money so I can cash app her or whatever. So give me a second. Let me call her. I called her once and it went to voicemail. See, I don't play those games. She gonna make me pull up. She gonna make me pull up. Okay. I'm gonna play my intro for y'all and then we gonna come right back and get into it. I'll see y'all in a few. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. How are y'all doing today? Hey, Monique. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Tay. Ty. Hi, y'all. Listen, Ready to Love. Let me tell y'all, this episode. Ooh, child. When I say that Shareese worked on my nerve, she worked on my nerve. I am so happy that they let Deadbeat Devin go. He had to go, y'all. He had to go. And I'm so happy that he did not stay any longer. Because, baby, first of all, he went from TV show to TV show to TV show. It's giving you want to be a reality TV star. And then on top of that, you a deadbeat, bruh. You a deadbeat. You won't even take care of your kids. Like, what you saying? What you doing? Why was you even here? Like, you got bigger things to handle, like maybe trying to get part-time custody of your child. But you know what? That's none of my business, okay? None of my business. This season can be summed up in one word: ghetto. Ghetto, okay? Especially since he wasn't looking for love for real. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because he was on some type of show talk. What was it called? Married by Mom and Dad or some craziness like that. But how are y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday? I hope y'all are doing good. Look, all right. So let's just get into it. I do got some clips that we're gonna go through and we're gonna break down. And we're gonna talk about these people and their connections and what's really happening this season. I will say that I'm entertained ish. I'm entertained ish. When I was watching the actual episode, I enjoyed it. When I went back to take my notes for the episode, I was agitated and I was bored and I was like, why, Lord, why? Okay. But we are here and let's just start with Ready to Love, season 6, episode 2. So, as we know, all the singles are meeting up for brunch. So everybody's coming in, they mixing and mingling and whatnot. Okay. Dominica is literally, y'all, my bars. Okay. Dominica is on a mission, y'all. She's on a mission to find out why she is on the bottom. So she is going around, hey, why I'm on the bottom, why I'm on the bottom, why I'm on the bottom. No one's telling her why she's on the bottom. Okay. I'm not gonna hold you. She is a little loud. I do understand the loudness, okay, because I'm loud too. So I get it. I get it. No judgment. Okay, no judgment whatsoever. But I guess that could be abrasive to some people. Okay. So when Tommy comes in, he tells everyone that Looney has C19, okay? You gotta be careful with these words on the internet, okay? Um, she has C19, so she was gonna sit this one out. She's not having any symptoms or anything like that, but overall, she got a quarantine. She can't be around the people like that. So we'll see her next week. Then LJ said that he gonna have to call her and check up on her because that's his little boo thing or whatever. I said now he gonna call and check up on her. Why he didn't call her to find out that she had COVID? See, he wasn't even checking up on her before that. He could have sent her a text message if he was really that interested and be like, how you doing? You okay? I can't wait to see you at the brunch tomorrow. But he ain't do all of that. Now he want to reach out. Sure, LJ. Sure, LJ. Okay. Now, anyway, Tommy says that one of the ladies is going home today. Now, my thing is, why I'm literally with Shakira on this, because Shakira was like, they definitely should have sent one of those ladies home yesterday at the pool party. And I'm like, exactly. Like, if we were still sending somebody home, like right now, you might as well have just did this last night. But I guess it got to be like, a rotation thing. They can't do all at one time. And since we lost 2 men yesterday, we got, lose a woman. Okay. But I'm saying this, that Looney, she lucked up. Homegirl lucked up because she missed an elimination. So I guess that's looking at the glass half full instead of half empty, because she missed the elimination. So she lucked up and got lucky to stay another week without getting eliminated. Okay. So now Tommy tells all the singles to go ahead, mix, mingle, and salsa, whatever it takes to get to know each other. I'm gonna need Tommy to stop with these corny jokes, okay? Because everybody is like literally cracking up, like ha ha ha, especially Dominica. Child, that girl is loud. Okay, she's the type of girl that you definitely want at your comedy stand up, because honey, the laugh is so loud, like everybody just gonna laugh because she laughing, and I'm with it all, okay? So Shareese is now playing. Oh, thank you for the I said the Cash App. Thank you for the super chat. She has no change. She has not changed. She's been that way since she was little. Not since she was little. I do know that you know her personally in real life, so I'm getting the inside scoop, okay? And now we know that this is definitely Shareese, and she's just a mean girl. Okay. So anyway, now Shareese is going around from table to table, game bump, hopping around because she wants to basically, stay. She wants to stay. So she's not trying to build genuine connections. She's just going around and around and around. So she did make a comment to Shakira, and I feel like she literally was making these comments to Shakira all night long, and I really didn't like that about her. But I'm gonna play it so y'all can hear it.
Sure. I'll borrow a little bit of your time.
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my volume up so y'all can hear it. Let me know if y'all can hear it fine.
Really my goal to go and talk to as many of the guys as I possibly could. Can we talk? Sure. Yeah. Can I borrow a little bit of your time? Oh, for sure. Can I interrupt? You're going to take all am I taking all your men? The vibe of
She's taking all her men. Now, I really feel, I don't know what it is between that dag on Shakira and Shareese, but it seems like, it literally does seem like every time Shakira is sitting down talking to somebody, here comes Shareese. And I'm trying to figure out what's that about. Like, why we keep doing this, Shareese? Like, what is it? Is Shakira, like, making you feel some type of way in the inside? Like, or is it just a coincidence? It could be a coincidence, or maybe it's the editing and they just making it a thing because it probably was going to happen towards later in the season. But I just was like, why every time she come around, every time we see Shakira with somebody, here comes dag on Shareese. Okay, so but I'm not going to hold you. Shareese said a lot of slick stuff this episode, and it really bothered me. Okay, so where am I? Okay, so Shareese said that a lot of the women were very intense. It was a lot of exactly. Shareese is jealous of me and my beauty. That's that flat face heifer. Okay, Shakira, Shakira, get on my nerve. Okay, so Shakira was basically saying that a lot of the women are intense, and she really feels like, you know what, like she just gets up and walk away because she don't have time for the foolishness of it all. Okay, and then I think it was Kayla who brought Randall a plate of food. I'm going to play y'all both those clips, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to discuss it, because I really feel like Shareese, girl, read the room. She needs to learn how to read the room, Miss I don't need a man for nothing. Okay, so
to watch me get up and walk away. Aggressive, and I don't like that. So if I was talking to a guy and a woman came, I leave. Because I want him to watch me get up and walk away while you're trying to solicit attention. I know what I'm doing.
Period. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to get up and walk away. So while you think you have his attention, he's still going to watch me walk away. Okay. Period, girl. I'm really liking Shakira. She's kind of becoming one of my favorites, low key. Not going to hold you. Not going to hold you at all.
I would have got some steak, but there wasn't anymore.
Oh, yeah, you really did.
Wow, Randall, you over here getting served like like a king. He's got his plate of food. You ladies are like.
Now, I want y'all to listen to this because when she first walked up, it did sound like she was joking, like she was playing a little bit like, wow, Randall, you getting served like a king. But the aggression behind her voice when she started addressing the women, I think is what caused the women to start getting in their feelings, right? Okay?
So, on the side of him.
Because look.
On the side of him, I need to break food. You ladies are like, on the side of him, I need to break this up. Like, sis, calm down. What are you doing? Go talk to somebody else. Now, Randall.
No. See, that's when I would have had to slap her. What? Girl, what? What are you talking about? Go talk to somebody else. And this is why I think they made it a point to show that every time she was sitting, every time Shakira was with someone, here she comes. When she was talking to Samson, here she comes. When she was talking to Randall, here she comes. She just popping up. But when she would have told me to go sit with somebody else, that's when I would have probably, went real New Jersey on her. Like, no, don't come at me like that. So I'm going to have to say, shout out to you, Shakira, for keeping your composure and just walking away because, girl, you better than me. Way better than me. And this is why the ladies were mad. The ladies were upset because she approached the situation as if she was trying to make it seem like the women were being servants or as if they were beneath her. Like, oh, look at him. Look at Randall. He got 2 girls feeding him food and he's a king. And basically, what did he do to deserve this? But as soon as she hit her with that, go sit with somebody else, that's when it got a little messy. That's when it got a little messy with the, I'm gonna have to break this up. Like, girl, how about you go find somebody who's not in a conversation with 2 other people? To me, it gives passive aggressive as if she's trying to state dominance, okay? Because if the man is sitting there talking to 2 women, why do you feel the need to come and interrupt that? I'm pretty sure that all these other men, somebody probably was sitting by themselves, maybe even 1 woman, but you literally walked up to a man who's talking to 2 women at one time to, interject for what? For what? Right, okay? I'm sorry, not sorry, but the women this season are giving me pick me energy. You think so? You think so? I agree. But it's not even that they're giving me pick me energy. But my thing is, like, I want to ask y'all a serious question because I just need to know. Since when has making somebody a plate become king treatment? Okay. Not saying that, like, I feel like that's just a nice gesture. Okay. So if I go ahead and make my husband a plate, or if like we make plates for people. I make my mom a plate. I make my aunt a plate. I might make my father a plate. I'm going to make my child a plate. Like, since when has that become king treatment? That's just courtesy. That's a kind gesture. That's just something that some people just do. It doesn't have to be associated with, oh my God, y'all treating him like a king. You treating him like a king. That's when it comes from taking something and making it nothing. Like, okay, she made him a plate. So if he would have made her plate, then would she have had the same thing? Oh my God, Kayla, you looking like a king. He done brought you a queen. He done brought you a plate. Absolutely no. That's what I'm saying. I saw it as a nice gesture. It's the intention of making the plate, especially for a stranger. But I mean, they're dating, right? So everyone is in this process dating. Maybe she liked him. Maybe she felt like there was a connection. Maybe she wanted to do something nice for him. Who knows if they had a conversation? I mean, I think it's just way too far to even go to the extent of, oh my God, you treated him like a king. Like, so what? Maybe that's... Y'all, can y'all still hear me? Because my bars went down. Are we good? Because I see my bars dropping, and I want to make sure we're good. Okay, I make plates, but I wouldn't in this circumstance too soon to me. Exactly. I totally understand that it may be too soon, but if you listen to how Kayla talks about it later, she says that that's just something that she likes to do for her man, and that's okay. And if she feels like he's worthy of making him a plate, then it is what it is. But that doesn't mean that anyone else gets the rights to come in and tell you, make fun of it or make you feel like less than because you decided to make a plate for somebody. I mean, it's not like you literally, gave him a kidney. You didn't give him a kidney. You made a plate, y'all. It's a plate of food. We feed the homeless. We do all types of stuff. We literally make plates for people. And we don't even realize that we doing it. We go through the plate making thing every season. Child, like I'ma just need them not to make plates for nobody. Make your own plate. The order of my plate making, the hubby first, the kids next, then myself, and this is how it goes down in my house. All right, but everybody has their own, their own thing. My husband be making my plate, y'all. I'm one of those wives. I'm gonna be treated like a queen, but that's because my husband does most of the cooking, and he just sometimes just bakes me a plate and bring it to me. Other times he be like, "Go bake your own plate," and that's okay. We ain't arguing about it, and that ain't no big deal. The food is there. If we ready to eat, we gonna eat. Okay. So where am I at? So she really, really annoyed me. Okay. At this point, I'm just really beyond annoyed when it came to her. Hey, my Afro mamas. So Brandy and April are talking to Mike. Okay, and Mike asked him. They asked Mike, "Do you want any more kids?" They asked him how old his kids are. They firing shots, like trying to get some information out of Mike. Okay, and y'all know Mike. After he starts choking on his mimosa because he don't want to answer whether or not he want more kids or not, so he's going to deflect from the conversation. And we all know that Brandy wants kids. Okay, so we never saw him answer that question. But according to Brandy, he did say at one point or another that he wanted some kids, child. That's what she said. So my thing is, when it comes to Magic Mike, because y'all know Magic Mike be out here entertaining the women's. Okay, if y'all was in our live streaming party on Friday, y'all know Magic Mike. Okay, with his towel on and his melons. Okay, shout out to Omarion. Is an entertainer. So he's definitely giving, I'm here for opportunity. I'm here to be seen. And I don't really think he's going to take any of this serious. I really just don't. I feel like he's going to give us just enough to stay under the radar. And that's just going to be that on that. Okay. So he got out of that. April goes and talks to Justice, right? So April asks Justice, "Do you want to get married?" Justice says, "I mean, I'm just, it's just like a cosmic wave." What the hell does a cosmic wave mean? Do you want to get married is a straight question. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Okay. So all he had to do was say, "I'm not really sure." But instead of answering the question the most honest way about it, he wants to deflect. She says she has to watch herself so she won't get caught up in Justice. And I totally agree. But honestly, Justin gives me goofball. He gives me trying. He gives me one of those, like, I used to be picked on, but now I grew into myself, so I'm gonna like take advantage of it to some sort. Something about Justice does not feel good to me, and he looks sloppy. I'm not saying like in a bad way where he just looks like unkept, but he just looks sloppy, like the way he was sitting on the couch like this. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that he don't want to spend money when he dating that got it for me. Maybe that's when I realized that maybe he just broke. And I was like turned off from that whole situation. I think that might have been what happened. Okay, so Devin is over here sweating up a storm, y'all. I don't know what's going on with his sweat glands, and I can understand because I'm a sweater, but he really be up here like, who got an OnlyFans subbed up trying to get, he's trying to get his OnlyFans subbed up. Exactly. Magic Mike. So Devin is over here sweating. He wants them to take out the sweat scenes, and the girls is wiping the sweat off of him. And I'm just like, baby, if you're hot, take off some of them clothes, okay? Or don't wear all them clothes. Why you got on all them clothes and you know it's hot out here in Miami? Okay? Out here in Miami, and you sweating like this, but it's okay. It's just a little bit of sweat, okay? So Samson is talking to Shakira and asked her what she's grateful for other than her son. And I really feel like Samson and Shakira had a really, really good talk. She talks about how, she's grateful for the chance to start over, and that she took a leap of faith from her marriage because it was really hard for her to get out of it. She didn't want to admit to the fact that she wasn't, that her marriage wasn't working out because it's looked at as a failure. But because, she's grateful that she got the chance to start over, even after not having anything. So I'm really happy that her and Samson had this connection. Samson seems to really, really be intrigued by her. But I also feel like something about him being so concerned about her being a mother is like a play. And I say this because we all know how put a ring on it. How ready to love works, right? You have to literally be strategic. Okay, I feel like he's using the single mother card as a way to get the women. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not authentic or not true because I don't know yet. But when I hear him talk about it constantly, and every time they have a conversation and he keeps bringing up the fact, he keeps talking about the child, it gives me the vibe that he's not really more, he's literally using this as a play on her heart because he knows that that's a sensitive topic for her. Do I believe that he loved children? Absolutely. He does talk about, the way that his relationship with his mom was. So he admires strong women. So I get it, but I don't want this to be one of those things where he uses this to, get her attached, make her feel vulnerable with him, and then be playing her at the end on a reunion. Okay. And then they come back and he like, it just didn't work out. Come to find out he had a baby mama, a girlfriend, and everything else on the side. Okay. Something about Samson sometimes gives me that vibe because I don't like the fact that he talks more about the child than to get to know her. Even though that's a part of her, an extension of her, overall, you're dating her. Who is Shakira? What does Shakira like? What is Shakira into? What has Shakira been through? Not, so focused on the son, So I'm keeping my eye out for him. I'm definitely gonna keep my eye out for it. It's not set in stone, but I'm telling you, this is one of the things that I'm thinking about when it comes to Samson. And unfortunately, Ready to Love has trained us to always think of the negatives with these people because of the history that we have with these people. We can't take anything for face value when it comes to Ready to Love, and y'all know that. Okay, y'all know that. He might have a single mom fetish. That's a thing. That's a thing. Child, people have single mom fetishes. Child, what is that about? Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna definitely look that up, Ellen. Okay. So Shakira and Justice, so Kayla, Justice, LJ, and Dominica are sitting down talking. Y'all, I'm gonna play y'all the clip because I want to hear what y'all think about when it comes to the fact that Justice decided that he don't have to spend money to show you that he's interested in you. Okay, all he got to do is spend a little time with you before he starts dating you and spending his precious coins. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all watch that and then we're gonna discuss it.
Because I'm interested. Okay.
I'm dating people. Mm-hmm. I'm dating multiple people.
No.
What?
No. First of all, if I'm dating you, it's because I'm interested. Okay. If I'm spending my money.
Okay, so first of all, Justin, let's just say this. What are you talking about, sir? This is a dating show. I need y'all to see me. Hold up. This is a dating show where you literally are dating multiple people. Did he not know that? What is he talking about? He don't just date. You're dating now, sir. That's what dating is, okay? Collecting the data. Shout out to Janice Hilton. What are you talking about? He don't date anyone. He's not dating. The editing might be singling out when he talks about her child. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. But this is a dating show. He doesn't date anyone. So why are you here? Why are you here? What are you doing? What is this called then? Mingling? Mixing? Salsa, according to Tommy. Like, what is it? Like, what is it?
Yeah. For you.
I don't date no one until I'm interested. Most people say, well, how you gonna be interested if you don't date me? Well, I don't gotta spend my money to show you that I like you. I just need to spend time with you, right?
How long are you?
Child, if you broke, then just say that. If you broke, then just say that. Let me tell y'all something. This is what I mean by investing, the investment. A man, he shows you who he is. Okay, let me tell you. A man who actually is interested in pursuing you will take you out on a date. What is spending time with him consist of? Is that coming to his house, having drinks, Netflix, and chilling? What does he mean by spending time? I don't understand. What does he mean by spending time? Because in order to date me, in order to court me, you got to take me out. Because I'm not about to be hugged up on you. I'm not about to be hugged up with you on somebody's couch. Maybe he's talking about taking her to a beach, walking to the boardwalk. He not going to buy her a hot dog. Like, what do you mean by I don't have to spend my money to date you? No one's saying that, yes, you have to spend your money to date me, but you do have to take me out and court me. So what do you mean by spending time? We're going to sit outside your car like like them people for Ready to Love, put a ring on it. What's the name? I can't remember their names. We're going to sit in the car. We're going to have long conversations. Like, no, I'm not doing that with you. These are grown women. You don't say, oh, I'm only going to spend my money on you once we're officially dating, meaning we're monogamous. It's just me and you. I wouldn't, you see, y'all go ahead and let these men talk y'all into, oh, we just need to hang out. We just need to spend time. Yeah, we need to spend time out behind. That's his way of getting out of spending his ducats. Child, does he got a job?
Showing that interest before you ask them to be with you.
I don't have a time frame. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years from now.
Like, that's that Miami. Literally, after that conversation, I literally was like,
she told that man, go talk to your mama. Go talk to your mama, okay? And then on top of that, he doesn't even have a timeline on how long it takes him to figure out whether or not he wants to take you on a date. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be next year, however long you decide to stay around and hang out with me. If you let me have sex with you, that's cool or whatever too. Like, we could go out, but we gonna split the bill. You pay your side, I pay my side. We going Dutchess up in this bitch. Like, what? I just can't. Like, no. If you're gonna date me, you're gonna court me, you're gonna take me out, okay? And I'm not saying that he has to spend all his money every time we go out, but you have to show that you're willing to invest in me as a woman, okay? See, y'all, a lot of women have gotten this mindset, they don't need a man, I ain't gonna do none of that. And I'm trying to figure out for what? Let this man be a man, take you out to eat, teach you right, open the doors, pull out the seat. Shout, my husband don't do none of that stuff for me. I wish he would. Why he don't open? Why he opened the doors, but he don't be pulling out no seats or nothing. I need to reevaluate my marriage. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. And you saw Dominica wiping the sweat off his head. Yes, Dominica, girl, we got to talk. We got to talk because for what, girl? Y'all know the ladies love justice. I don't know why, but y'all know the ladies love justice, and she over there wiping off his sweat and whatnot. Okay, the only thing that's free in this house, house are exercising together. Okay, exactly. Said us, so he want to keep his money to himself, then stay with self-serve. Exactly. You want to keep your money to yourself and stay with yourself, sir. Justin is giving me my mom lives with me, not my mom. My mom lives with me. Not I live with my mom, but she lives with me. Right. Sure, Justice. You live in the basement too? Is your room in the basement? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Hey, Faith. Hey. Okay. So she definitely did wipe that sweat. I wish somebody can wipe my sweat off, y'all. Y'all see me sweating? Anyway, so I just can't with Justice. I don't understand how he don't date multiple people, but he's on Ready to Love dating multiple people. I don't understand how you want to date someone and not want to take them out to court them, to get to know them, but you want to spend time with them, and that don't make no sense to me. It just really just doesn't. Okay. So Dom and Mike, so Dominique, Mike, and Shareese are sitting down talking, right? So Dominique is like, I was in, she's trying to figure out why she was in the bottom. She asked Mike, like, why am I in the bottom, Mike? Like, she said a little louder than that, like, why I was in the bottom, Mike? I need to know. Like, it's a learning experience for me. Child, she is loud. I'm not gonna hold you. She is loud, but I love it because I'm loud. Okay, y'all get it. If you get it, you get it. The girls who get it, get it. The ones who don't. Okay. But anyway, she was talking. So Shareese decided that it was her job because she's the coach. Okay, she's the coach on how to teach women how to be, quiet and keep their legs closed and fix their hair or whatever. Yet and still, she's the one who don't want a man but need a man for everything. Okay. So she literally told that girl to, be quiet. Let me see if I pulled that clip up. I did.
I can't believe she said that.
Hold on.
Learn
learning experience for me. Right. And I just want to tell you, woman to woman.
See, that's when we stop. Let me tell y'all something. women to women. Don't ever approach me woman to woman. Don't approach no woman to woman, because you already know that this is not about to be a good conversation. Whenever someone says, I just want to tell you woman to woman, it's not going to be good. It's just not. There's no way the conversation is going to end well, okay? Because somebody is about to tell you something you don't want to hear.
Turn the volume down a little bit.
I can't believe she said that. But being that you have two strong personalities, I'm not surprised. I was a little uncomfortable.
You're sweet. Be yourself, but not so loud.
The crazy part about this,
my voice is just loud. It's not nothing that I try to be.
You almost bust my eardrum.
Why you ain't telling me?
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, sis. Take it down a notch.
So there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything, correct? Okay, so let me tell y'all. If she really wanted to tell her that she needs to calm down a little bit, she's too loud, it comes off a little abrasive, sometimes a little aggressive. It could be a lie. It's a lie, okay? Because it is a lie. There's a way to do it. For one, you don't do it in front of a guy that we're all dating, who now has the potential to realize that I'm loud, who probably didn't even know that I was being loud. Okay, so that's my first issue. My first issue is that why would you literally call me out as someone? That's like saying, I just want to let you know that you're a little musty. You need to put on some deodorant in front of my boyfriend or in front of a guy that I like. Like, you don't do that. What you do is you pull her to the side and you say, I don't want to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude. And that's why I pulled you to the corner. But girl, you got to quiet down. You're a little loud. Okay. And it comes off a little abrasive sometimes. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm just looking out for you. Okay. Especially because we dating men and blah, 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 blah. There's a right way and a wrong way to do certain things. If she really felt as though she wanted to tell her to quiet down, you don't tell me to do it in front of a person that we're both dating and have interest in. It pissed me off. Because now it's not even you trying to look out for me. Don't hit me with but you're a sweet girl. You're a sweet girl. I mean, I'm telling you, sis, now. Just calm it down. No. Absolutely no. Don't insult me and then try to compliment me at the same time. That's just like, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Don't do it. Yeah, if Mike said that she was loud, then she should have told her even when Mike was not there. That's still not right to her. That's still putting her on a spot. It's embarrassing. If you really cared about someone and you really wanted them to know, blah, 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 there's a right way and a wrong way. Right, it's a backhand compliment. You're a sweet girl. You're a nice girl. I just want you to calm it down, cool it down. You gotta cool it down. No, like I can't with her. I can't with her. Okay. I really feel like I don't think it was anything wrong with her telling her that she was loud. Okay. I think it's the way that she went about it that was completely wrong. I think you should never call somebody out on something that they can't naturally fix, especially something like her tone of voice right away, or she has to actually be able to acknowledge it. And that's okay if she wanted to tell her, like, you're loud, girl. I don't know if you realized it, but like I can hear you from across the room. Okay. And I'm just looking out for you because I heard that some of the guys say that you're really loud. Okay. And then she can choose whether or not she want to go with it or not, or we'll take it back to whoever and say whatever she want to feel some type of way, whatever. But at least that conversation was between the both of them. And that's where my issue comes in with that. Okay. So did my bars come back up, child? My bars is going in and out. What's going on with the Wi-Fi? Like Verizon, you got to do better. Verizon, do better. Do better, Verizon. Okay, let me stop talking bad about them before they take me all the way out. Okay, so Tommy gathered all the men together because he's ready to find out. He's want to find out who they not feeling. Okay, so Randall said that he's not feeling Shanika. Who they are. Child, did we get to who they feeling or not feeling? Oh, so Tommy wants to go find out who who they feeling. Okay, Randall said he's feeling Tanika because outside of her body, you know, all that body yada 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 yada, he could tell it's you can't match that kind of energy. They have that energy where it's like, you know, like dag, she's hitting all the points. Okay. So Randall, so Swayze said that Cadence is a Swayze for sure. Okay, she matches his fly. Okay, and they asked, you know, so you know, she's a Swayze. Tom said, you giving her your last name already? He said, I'm just saying. I mean, like, down to the jewelry, down to the necklace, down to everything. And I'm like, but what does that mean about her personality, Swayze? This is what I mean, where you got to come out of that immaturity where you're worried about how she looks. What about her is intriguing to you? What she looks doesn't make, how she looks is not going to make her a Swayze, okay? Devin is like, I know y'all don't see it. I know y'all don't see it, but it's Shareese, okay? It's like I see her in a different light. And I'm like, it just got to be the light that she's fine with you being a deadbeat dad. Because I don't understand what you were seeing when it comes to this woman. The fact that she's accepting you not taking care of your responsibilities. Is that what it is, Devin? Huh, Devin? Answer my question, Devin. I'm talking straight to you, Devin. Is that what it was about Shareese? Because you already knew that nobody else saw it. So point out what it was then. The different light of her accepting you being a deadbeat father. I mean, there's somebody for everybody, right? Great. Child, so then Tommy was like, so y'all see any red flags? So who's the red flags out here? Is the flags waving and whatnot? They say Jamila is cool, but she gives the homegirl type of vibe. What's her name? Cadence. They said Justice said Kayla. Okay, Justice said Kayla because he don't want to spend no money. And she like, I ain't the one. 1, 2, 3, or 4. It ain't me. Like, no. And I'm like, exactly, because boy, what? And she don't want you either. It's a mutual feeling. Trust me, it's definitely a mutual feeling. Okay. So then they said that so Tommy asked about Shareese and Dominique. He said, so did Dominica and Shareese, did they open up? Did they, you know, get a lot better? So the men said that Dom is really still giving them homegirl vibes, you know, like she's the homie, she's cool, or whatever the case may be, but it's not becoming romantic. It's not coming anything other than that. I think she needs to learn how to be a little bit more softer. Something about Dominique's come off very, very intense. I think she just needs to learn how to like be a little bit more gentle, more, you know, sensual, more feminine. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being masculine and feminine, having both of those energies, but I feel like she needs to tap into that feminine side a little bit more. And I get it why Shareese would say, you know, like close your legs and stuff like that. These are things that, you know, draw men to you, so I get it, but there's also a right and a wrong way to do things. Remember that, okay? Just because she's right don't mean her approach is right. Y'all get what I'm saying? So don't think that it's like, oh my God, you saying the same thing that she said. No, there is some truth to some of what she said. It's just the way that she went about it that makes me want to drag her for filth, okay? Especially when, girl, you ain't even all that. But you know what? We're not going to even get there yet. Yeah, Mike got to go. Not impressed. Boy, please. Is him sitting in Magic Mike, you know, Magic Mike is here for entertainment, baby. I'm wondering if he's going to give us a peep show or not. Is he going to, you know, strip down to the drawers and start dancing in one of these scenes, baby? Because you know that's how they get down over here on Ready to Love, okay? So, Tommy's so they basically say that Shareese go ahead and she dips in and out of all these relationships, out of all the tables, whatever. It's like she's just making her rounds. So it really just came down to the fact that Shareese did more walking around and introducing herself than Dominica. That's all it really came down to. So the women are outside talking, okay? So they start talking about what Shareese said about, you know, Randall being a king and stuff like that. I'm gonna pull up the clip. We're gonna play it, and then we're gonna talk about it.
I wanted to know more so.
All right.
Feel about the brush today. I wanted to know more so why I was at the bottom. I'm very strong. I have a lot going for myself. Yeah. I am a catch. I bring the whole table. I'm not bowing down. I don't feel like, you know, you have to cater to a man and because I'm older. Girl.
So this is my thing. This is what I feel about what she's saying. As a woman, when you say, I'm trying to figure out why I'm in the bottom because, you know, I'm strong, I got myself together, I am the table, I am the prize, I am everything, blah, 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 blah. My thing is, a lot of men, especially men who are protectors, providers, and professors, okay, they don't need you to be all of that. a strong man, okay, a strong man wants someone to help balance him out. Sometimes as women, we have to bring out those different emotions. We have to bring off the softer side of our husbands and our boyfriends or whatever the case may be. We have to, give them that safe space. We both can't be in here like, whoa, I got this. I got this. Like somebody got to be the one to, like make you feel comfortable. Okay. She is the man she wants to find. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like you can't, a man who has an established man, let me correct that, an established man who is looking for a woman who wants to have children and build a family with and stuff like that. Yes, he probably wants someone who's professional, who has her stuff together, but don't lead with that. Don't lead with I got money. I'm strong. I could do all of that, because then it's like, then what really purpose do I serve you as a man if you got everything that I have plus what you need? Give me 1 second, y'all, because my husband calling me.
Why should I treat a man like he's a prize when I pay my own bills?
Okay.
Please.
What are you talking about? Like, you can't have this, you don't need a man mentality and then expect the man to want you. And
That's the point. You can't have this I don't need a man mentality and then expect a man to want you. My question is, Shareese, and it's a real honest question. Why are you on Ready to Love? Because obviously you don't need a man, sis. It's giving you're not ready to love. Unfortunately, that's exactly what it sounds like. And this is why the men are picking up on it. And this is why they're putting you in the bottom consistently, because you give off this energy as if I don't need a man. And if anybody know anything about men, they like to feel needed. I tell y'all all the time, I can have a bag of chips. I can have a soda. Babe, can you open my soda? I don't want to break it now. Okay. But if I'm at work, do you think I gotta go to somebody, ask them to open up my soda? Absolutely not. Open it up on my own. You don't need a man, but you want a man. I don't make it make sense. Like, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Why are you on Ready to Love? Right. You have to be that as a single woman. But if and when you start dating, you have to dial it back, period. That's the balance that I'm talking about. That's why I say it's one thing to have to do these things on your own, right? But you can't expect to go into a relationship and still be doing everything on your own. What is the purpose of being partnered with someone if you don't want to be a partner? If you just want to have casual sex, go have casual sex. If you want to just go, have somebody to talk to, then have someone to talk to, have some random people to text, whatever the case may be. But if you're actually ready for love and you're looking for a long-term committed relationship, then why would you not want to be a partner? Yes, it literally men like to feel needed. It's so weird. It's so weird. Be the little things. I'm like, you can open my chips. And sometimes he look at me like, what? Okay, but he doesn't because I asked him to.
man is gonna want to be like, let me help you. You clearly don't look like you need any help. So
My point exactly. Ain't no man gonna be like, let me help you when you clearly look like you don't need any help. So this is what I want to say this. Y'all hear me out. There's a difference between dumbing yourself down and making a man feel needed. Okay. I think women think that because you make a man feel like they're needed or wanted or whatever the case may be, that you have to then suppress something about yourself to show that they are a man. Absolutely no. You should always be smart. You should always be intelligent. You should always be strong in who you are. You should always have your boundaries. You should always be respectful of who you are and set your worth, set your level of self-worth. You should always have all of that in place, okay? That has nothing to do with making a man feel needed, okay? Let that man do some manly stuff, okay? Let him take out that trash. Let him drive the car. Let him, put gas in the car. Go let that man do some stuff. When we get this mindset, like I think there's a confusion with dumbing yourself down or making yourself weak. We don't have to be weak and dumb to make a man feel needed, because that's also an attractive quality to have as a woman. There's something about being able to do it on your own and not having to that just, does it for me. Okay? Oh, I can get it done, but I don't want to. Oh, I can get it done, but I don't want to have to do it myself. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to get out of this mindset that we have to be stupid or we have to be weak, but and to make a man feel good. No, you don't. No, you don't. You really don't. You just got to stroke the ego just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So I think that we need to get out that mindset of being this strong person to the point where when you get with a man, a lot of women feel as though now you have to become this, this weak person, and you don't have to. But yes, baby, I'm a damsel in distress. I don't know how to change no tire. No. Can somebody help me? No, I'm not touching that trash. That's nasty. I can't pick up that. My nails ain't gonna allow it. It's too heavy for me. And God knows I probably can pick it up. But why? Why? No, immediately no. Absolutely no. Right, learn how to be delegate and stop perpetrating the superwoman myth. Please stop with this I'm a superwoman. No, this is why a lot of men, and I know I'm going on a tangent, but I just want y'all to hear, this is why a lot of men look at women as their mothers, because we go on this whole thing where it's like, I gotta be superwoman. You do not have to be superwoman. My biggest advice to any woman out here is to get you a self-sufficient man, okay? Get you a man who knows how to cook, who knows how to clean, who knows how to do his own laundry, who knows how to fix a car, and knows how to, take and wash his ass properly. Okay, get one of them. When you get with these men who don't know how to take care of themselves, how do you expect him to take care of you and a family? And then you walk around and he's never even interacted with the kids in a way where, you got to be emotionally available to the kids, because he didn't have to do all of that because you did it all. I was superwoman. I was cooking. I was cleaning. I was washing his clothes. I was taking care of the children. I was doing everything. And all he did was go to work and come home. I had his plate ready for him and I did everything for him. And now you sit here wondering why this man don't have to do nothing. And then when it's 16 years later down the line, you looking at him like, I resent you because you was never there for me. You didn't help me. You didn't help me. Because y'all want to do it all. I'm not doing it all. I'm not that woman. Y'all stop. Don't be that woman. Don't be that woman. I mean, if you want to be that woman, be that woman. Don't tell me. Don't listen to me if that's the type of woman you are. But I'm just saying. Let's just get back into it, because y'all know I could go on and on and on and on when it comes to this type of stuff. Okay. So let me put the stream back up. Oh, wrong one.
But you do need help. It's about my role as a woman. I was made
to be a helpmate.
My role to be a helpmate, to help a man, to help him realize who he is.
Wait.
Kind of like we were talking about at the table when I made him that plate, and she was like, "What did you do to earn blah blah blah?" And I just come from a culture where that's what I'm supposed to do.
See, for her, she comes from a culture. That's her culture where she feels like that's something that she's supposed to do. So she doesn't think twice about it, and that's perfectly fine. But for Shareese goes, what did he do to deserve you to make him a plate, as if that was like the demise of her womanhood?
I agree.
I was being fun by saying, Randall, what? You're a king.
You came up. He ain't no king. Y'all over here serving him.
Sweetheart, excuse me, let me finish. I was there. I know what happened. She said she was using it as a joke. I was using it as a joke.
Wait a minute.
I was actually complimenting the ladies. I said, wow.
That's a hell of a compliment.
What else? How you perceive
Baby,
it,
please
sweetie?
don't compliment me anymore.
Shakira said, please don't compliment me anymore. I can't take it. Girl, your compliments don't be complimenting the way they're supposed to compliment. I cannot. Okay, so y'all think that it was a joke? Do y'all really think that it was a joke? I mean, I feel like she tried to insert herself into some place and she tried to find a way to get in the conversation. But I don't think it went over well. It did not land well at all. But y'all think it was a joke? I just can't. I'm with Shakira on that. Girl, don't compliment me. I don't think she understands how to do compliments and jokes and all that. I don't think she gets any of it. Shareese said I was there, but that girl wasn't there too. I think she was being nice, nasty. That part, Jessica. That part. Okay. Child, I really don't think she was. I don't think she meant. I mean, do I think she meant it as a joke? No, I think she was being passive with it. But you got to remember that in every joke there is some truth, right? So every joke has some truth to it. So I think that she probably was trying to make it a joke, but she was really saying how she felt. That's how I feel about it. So it could have been a joke that didn't go over well, but because it had some truth to the joke and the women took offense to it, it then no longer made it a joke for them. Okay. So let me find. Okay, so now Tommy comes back, calls the ladies down. Dom says, child, I don't skip parts. Randall, so Tommy gathered the men. Okay, so then after that, Kayla says she made to be a helpmate. Okay, it's passive, right? I think so too. I think it's very passive. It's like you trying to make it seem like a joke, but it's not really a joke. There's always truth to every joke. Y'all know that. Okay, so then Tommy comes down. So now Tommy comes back and he called all the two ladies. Okay, he says that it's Dominique and Shareese, and I'm sitting here like we could have did this last night. Like no, for real, we could have did this last night. It's the same two girls. Like why? We could have did this last night. Y'all could have sent Dominica home already, and then we could have sent Shareese home today. Like we could have already had these. Never mind. But y'all know they got a method to their own madness. Okay, so they call up Dominica and Shareese, and Shareese is like, I can't believe, like, oh my God, I'm down here again. No, girl, believe it. Because while you so worried about Dominica being loud, you're not paying attention to what's happening around you. You so focused on what these women are doing and what these women are saying that you're not paying attention that these men not really feeling you like that. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. But it's okay. If you stop worrying about other people and what other people doing, then maybe you will build you a solid connection that holds some weight. Okay, because the only one checking for you right now is Devin. Okay, and Devin's only checking for you because you understand you are accepting of him being a deadbeat. That's just my opinion. Okay, did y'all like the video? Please like the video and please subscribe if you have not subscribed or if this is your first time here. Hold on, y'all. This is my daughter. I gotta ask. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, but my daughter had went to some type of pool thing, and I need to make sure if she needs some money or whatever, so I can cash app her. I can't have my baby out on these streets broke. Okay, I can't be a Devin out here. Okay. You hope she make it to the semifinals for what? Shareese was trying to be human and didn't know how, so the joke fell flat. Okay. Okay, Shareese looks beautiful and youthful on her IG. Child, and what's happening? Never mind. Chloe. Chat.
Whatever. I don't know what she's talking about, and I don't care. I'm done with it. That's just immaturity. I don't.
Anyways, so let me move on. So Tommy ended up sending the whole Dominica. Tommy sent Dominica home, and Dominica says that, you know, she not for everybody, especially since she's 42, and then some of the guys are a lot younger. And I was like, okay, great, I get it, I get it. She's gone. She's gone. I'm not mad at Dominica being gone. I don't feel like she had much substance. I do feel like she needs to be a little bit more soft, a little bit more feminine. And I do feel like maybe the guy she was looking for was not here. But then I thought about the fact that she's 42. She probably did have to deal with a lot of, like, you know, self energy, where she built up this barrier to become, you know, this strong, independent woman that sometimes when you get to a certain age, it could be hard to, you know, break out of. Okay. She said she's like that song that you skip, but then later on down the line it becomes a hit. I said, okay, now with the bars, give us the bars. Okay. Now the women have the power, and at the end of the week, one of the men is going home. So now all the men have to be on time, you know, have to be on demon time. Okay. So Jamila goes on a date with Swayze. Now I will say that I did see Swayze in a different light this episode, and I kind of like it. I mean, it's not like it's not as bad as first episode when I was like, oh my god, he gotta go, he gotta go, he gotta go. But he actually was pretty cool. All right. So when they were sitting down talking, she said that she wanted to go on a date with Swayze because now that he's away from the singles, he don't have to put on. So it's giving me that Swayze be doing a lot when he around the people. He says that she says that she wants to see, he says he wants to see where Jamila is mentally. Okay. And, you know, just get a better feel for her. One thing that I did realize that when it came to Swayze is that a lot of people say that he jokes a lot, but he says, I do that because my job is very, very intense. Everything's so dramatic. And so, like, I don't always want to be in his headspace. So now I can understand some of his, you know, immaturity or childish is as him being, that's his release. That's his way to escape the reality of things that he see, which can make a lot of sense to someone who does like who's a firefighter, does EMTs, like those people, they deal with a lot of death, a lot of sicknesses, a lot of families losing stuff, like a lot of loss, a lot of trauma and things like that. So I could definitely understand why he would like to have a lot of fun, why he would like to, you know, live his best life, do some joking, because don't nobody want to be dealing with all these sad emotions at work and then come home and deal with more sad emotions. But I do want to see if he's going to be able to separate that fun, you know, that joking into a mature, healthy relationship where it's not always, if it's not always fun, then we can't be together. Something about it gives me like, as soon as the fun goes away, then the relationship goes away. Okay. He said that he's one of those guys who's in love, who loves love, which is why he's always been in long-term relationships. So Jamala's trying to figure out, so like, why are you so if you're always in one of these relationships, how do you know who you are? We found out that he's been single now for 3 years. So he's finding self. He's finding himself, and he's going to be able to, you know, now he's actually really ready for love. I just hope that he does not go into this space where it's like, once the fun in relationship goes away, the relationship goes away, because, you know, relationships go up and down, up and down, up and down, right? So Samson and Shakira go on a date, and that's cute. Okay, he brings her a nice little aloe plant, and she loves the aloe plant because, you know, she's connected to the planet and the earth and the vibes and all that good stuff. Okay, so she was definitely feeling all of that, and she was so smitten by him, and she's like, you just make me melt. So they go into this, you know, dark chocolate, milk chocolate type of melting situation, you know, because dark chocolate is more healthier for you. That's what they say. That's what they say. Okay, so then then he says that Sam says care. Okay, wait, y'all. I'm sorry, I lost my spot. She says that she likes the way that he is invested in her and her son, okay, because her son, he understands it is an extension of him, of her, or whatever the case may be, and he realized that it's a whole package. He says that a mother's love for a child is something that speaks to his heart, so he loves it. So then once again, like I said earlier, I really hope this is not a thing where he's using this motherly thing to pull her in and will her in, because outside of being a mom, you need to know who is Shakira. What does Shakira want out of life? What does Shakira need from a man? Okay, and not a stepfather. Like, what does Shakira need? The woman. Okay, I really, really need them to get off this conversation with these children. Well, especially when it comes to Shakira, I really need them to move off that conversation. We get it, we got it, good. He's a man who's going to accept you, accept your child, but does he like you enough to even accept you to deal with your child? Is what we're trying to get at. Okay, we need to know if he's, because like, just to be honest with it, when a man loves a woman, okay, he loves her enough to accept the child as not his own. Okay, so I can understand that, but he has to first fall in love with her, and if the only connection that he keeps bringing up with her is about her son, it's gonna fall on deaf ears soon. It's gonna be a repetitive cycle. They're gonna wake up one day and realize, I don't even like you. Okay, it's giving one of those energies like, we gonna stay together for the kids. Okay, so I really need to see where that conversation goes. Samson is a great guy in real life, trust. Okay, so I'm hoping, like I said, I really hope that this is not one of those things, but because we've been watching Ready to Love for so long, sometimes you got to look at, you know, both sides of the situation, because you don't ever want to be surprised. Okay, but I'm not gonna hold you. They are really, 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 really cute together. She was like, I could look at you. He was like, can I just continue to look at you? And she said, if only if I could continue to look at you. And then she was like, I could look at you for hours and hours and hours and hours. And then they just stare at each other or whatever. It was so cute. It was a whole vibe. I was like, yes, I need them to be a couple. But y'all, I don't want to say that, because every time I say it, I jinx it. And the next thing you know, next episode, they're going to be fussing, arguing, fighting. And I don't want it for them. I don't want it for them. But I'm definitely feeling them as a vibe. They're the first official couple that I've seen together like this. Okay. So I'm hoping that it's a good thing. I'm hoping that this is a good thing. Skip through that. It was cringy. You skipped through that. It was cringy. What was cringy? Okay. So then Shareese invites everybody to hug. First of all, let me ask y'all something. Is that her real house? And I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't want to sound like a hater, y'all, because if that's her real house, it's absolutely beautiful. But it was giving conference room. It was giving Airbnb. It wasn't giving this is her home. I don't know what it was about it. It just didn't give home space. Okay, unless she has a real big home and that was just her game room like she said it was. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so she invites everybody over for a Taco Tuesday, right? So Devin shows up first. Now Devin showed up empty-handed, and she was already side-eyeing him like, what's that about? And I'm like, girl, but you don't need no man for nothing. You should already have whatever you need in this house. Okay, remember, don't be looking for him to bring nothing, because you already said it. I don't need him for nothing. Okay. So then he asked her, so they in the kitchen or whatever, and they talking. So she was like, do you need he was like, do you need some help? And she was like, yeah. I said, oh, I thought you didn't need no help, Shareese. I thought you said you don't need no help with nothing. You got it all. You don't need no help. You don't need no man. You don't need nothing. Okay. And it's not like Devin was going to help her anyway, because Devin was like, I don't know how to do anything. Like, oh my God, what do you mean? You were supposed to say no. You were supposed to say no, okay? Because he's talking about burning tacos. Like, child, tacos? Y'all gonna burn tacos? Who does that? My 10-year-old can make tacos. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Oh, it's a complex game. Okay, now that makes sense. My aunt lives in one of those buildings that have like one of those, you know, complex game rooms and stuff like that. Okay, so now that makes a lot of sense to me. Now that makes a lot. Okay. So I got you, Shareese. That's why I said I need to ask y'all. Okay, but I got it. Cool. So Devin wasn't gonna help her anyway. So now she's in a confessional talking about something. He seems like one of those guys who moms do everything for him. Shareese, you attract weird people. I just want you to know that you attract weird people. You're attracted to the one guy. Child. You're attracted to the weakest guy in the room because you want to be the strongest woman in the room. Let's just say it like that. You attract the weakest man in the house because you want to be the strongest one in the house. Okay, so this is why you're looking at him sideways when he comes out the bathroom and don't know whether or not he put the seat down and then go back in to check it. And don't ask that. Who asks people, did you do a number one or number two? Like, don't ask people that what they do in the bathroom. What they do in the bathroom is between them and that toilet, okay? As long as he know how to wipe his behind, that's why I say make sure you get you a man who know how to wipe his behind, okay, and clean it good. Don't get the ones that's scared to get in between the butt cracks, because there be men out here who be scared to wash in between their behind, like that's gonna degrade them or something. Child, some of these men be weird, okay? But what I'm saying is, don't ask him what he do, but you looking at him sideways about everything. But this is the man you're attracted to. You attract. Be careful. Just be careful who you attract. Okay. So now, anyway, she was touching everybody's food with her bare hands. I mean, people do that when they cook. I mean, people do that when they cook, unless you're like a real caterer and stuff like that, and you wear your gloves and stuff. But when I'm at home, I be like really cooking, like I cook with my hands. But y'all know I don't do too much cooking, so child, don't get me to sit up here lying. Don't even get me to sit up here lying about it. Okay, so she right, it's between them in the toilet. That's when you did number 1 or 2. Don't ask. I wish somebody would ask me when I come out the bathroom what you did in there. Use the bathroom, and okay. But this is what I'm saying. He came with no gifts. He's just a piece of work. Okay, so now everybody starts showing up. Okay, so when Randall shows up, they like everybody's making Randall feel awkward because now it's this whole, oh, the king is here. Hey, king, let me make it play, king. Let me do this for you, king, or whatever the case may be. So Randall's feeling a little, awkward or whatever the case may be. Justin shows up with a gift talking about something. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a one-on-one. Justin, shut up. Justin, shut up. Okay. So then Shanika showed up with Randall, and they so Tanika and Randall actually showed up together, and then she goes and have a whole conversation with LJ. LJ is gonna make his rounds, okay? If that ain't nothing, if he ain't gonna do nothing, he gonna make his little rounds or whatever. And I think that gotta be weird for you to show up with somebody and then be, talking to somebody else. It gotta be one of those things. You wear gloves when you cook for gatherings? Yeah, I mean, people do. I don't think I do. I don't know. But I don't cook, so who knows? Make sure y'all like the video, y'all. Like the video, like the video, like the video. So Kaden asked Devin what happened in his past relationship. This is why I said Devin gets on my nerve. Okay. He says that it was his fault that the relationship didn't work out. Okay. She never asked him what did he do in that relationship that caused the relationship not to work out. She just said, so what did you do to fix it? She said, so did you do anything to fix it? And he goes, yeah, I did. She calls him out and says, so what did you do? He's like, I meditated. Boy, bye. Bye, Devin. Bye, Devin. Bye. This is what I'm saying. Devin's playing childish games. Okay. So basically, if all she did say, so what did you do to fix it? I learned from my mistake. Okay. So if you did whatever you did, I learned from it. And I know like the cause, the hurt that it could cause someone. I understand like, I grew up or whatever the case may be, but don't go up there making up stuff. I started meditating. You sound like someone's son living in the basement. You do. Okay? You sound like someone who needs to get coached on how to wipe their behind properly. You do. You do. Like, I just can't, you're right. I can't stand Devin. I can't. Because any man who says that he doesn't have a child and take care of his child, I don't like it. I have no respect for you. Okay? None whatsoever. Okay? So then Randall and Brandy start talking, and they start talking about, if they want kids. And of course, we know Brandy wants kids, and Randall says he wants kids or whatever the case may be. She said that she was in a relationship for 5 months with someone who she was a girlfriend, and she was his girlfriend, but he wasn't her boyfriend. So Randall was like, well, I guess I ain't got to ask what happened in that situation. I said, I guess you don't, Randall. You definitely don't. Randall was like, I ain't even about to open up that can of worms because this could get real ugly real fast. Okay, when she started telling me what happened and who did what, right? So now, Kaden starts calling out Shareese like, you was causing drama yesterday with that whole king comment. Okay, so now I'm about to pull up the clip of what the conversation looked like and how Shareese was backpedaling on what she did and did not say. Child, did you say it or not? See, one thing I say to you about someone, I could respect you as I could respect the mean girls who own a mean girl ish. Okay, if you gonna be a bitch, stand in your bitchness, okay? Be the best bitch that you can be. Do that, okay? But don't be backpedaling. Don't be punking down. Don't be, doing all of that. No. If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're gonna say it, mean it. Don't go ahead and backpedal on all that other stuff. See, one thing about that bothers me because it gives me coward, okay? Don't be acting all big and bad, and then when your hand put to the fire, you want to pull it away. So let's get into the conversation. Where's it?
He was intense. My head was like this.
All right.
Randall. I did? It was crazy. He was intense. My head was like this. Me too.
So the rest of us understand what was the debate between?
She made him a plate. And she said that you were like, why you make him a plate? He ain't no king. I did not say that.
I'm not gonna hold you. They really did put 10 funny a little bit, okay? Because Brandy said they was like, why you make him a plate? He ain't no king. She did not do all of that though. She really tried it a little bit. Okay, she did add a little sauce to it. She did. I'm not gonna hold you. She definitely did.
You did though.
No. Oh wait, what I said was, Randall, you must be a king. These ladies are serving you.
No.
What she say, Randall?
Hold on.
Let the king speak. Let the king speak.
You did say that. Hold
She said it how
Yes, you did.
Those are not my words. I said, Randall, you must be a king. You're over here being served like a king.
Too. Let me finish.
Okay.
You said both. You did.
I did.
But then
So that's the thing. Like, you can't say that you didn't say something and then turn around and say, I said both. She should have said, I did say that, but I also said this. This is what I mean. Like, girl, if you're going to do some ish, you stand in your ish. If you didn't mean any malice or if you didn't mean any malice or you didn't have any bad intentions with saying it the way you said it, then stand 10 toes down in it. That's one thing. If I said what I said, okay, I said it. Like, I didn't mean anything by it, but if you took it that way, then it is what it is. I didn't mean it, but I also said this. That's my thing. Don't go switching up stuff. I didn't say this part, but I said this part. Then turn around, I did say all of that. Like, girl, what? But anyway, go ahead.
no offense taken.
How did it make you feel?
Awkward.
Of course I'm sorry if I see myself as a queen. And maybe I do see you as a king. So if it offends you by me calling you king, I won't call you king. I'll call you Randall.
Y'all saw that? She's passive. Nothing about what she said was genuine. Even in apologizing, well, I see myself as a queen, and I guess I saw you as a king, but if you don't want me to call you a king no more, then I just call you Randall. That's not how any of this played out from the beginning to the end. When you came into this, it was supposed to be a joke, first of all, right? Then when you was talking to the ladies, it was supposed to be a joke. And now you want to sit here in this man's face and tell him that you saw him as a king. The lies. Girl, get out of my face with this ish. This is what I'm saying. Like, nothing about that scene made sense to me. Because, girl, make up your mind. Was it a joke? Did you really see him as a king? Was you trying to be funny? Like, what's happening? Right. It wasn't even an apology. It was like, yo, I'm sorry if I won't call you that anymore. I just call you Randall. Then call me. You should have been calling me Randall from the very beginning because that's my name. I expect you to call me nothing but by my name. My name's Chloe. Please call me Chloe. Unless I tell you to call me anything different, call me Chloe. Don't call me queen, princess, ice princess, pretty girl, little bit. My name's Chloe. That's what girl, couldn't be me because I'd have read her. That's what you should have been calling me. That's what you should have said. Getting on my nerve. It's very passive. I'm gonna play it one more time because, oh, child.
I love. Oh, you did.
I did.
But there was no offense taken.
How did it make you feel?
Awkward. Of course
I'm sorry if I see myself as a queen. And maybe I do see you as a king. So if it offends you by me calling you king, I won't call you king. I'll call you Randall.
I don't like it. I ain't like it at all. Child, I don't like it at all. Nope. Immediately, no, absolutely not. Nope, don't like it. Anyway, child. No. She flipped that. Ooh, she did, didn't she? It's manipulation. It's the hair tilt, like, I mean, maybe I did see you as a king because I consider myself a queen. But if you don't want me to call you that anymore, I'll call you Randall. Like, girl, bye. Now she giving out classes on how to be manipulative in a seductive way. Seductively. I just wanted to tell you that you need to be quiet. Like, girl, bye. Devin was like he's special needs. Devin needs. I'm glad Devin went home, y'all. I'm glad he went home. Okay, so let's get into she gonna ask everybody. Then she gonna say, all right, well, it's time for everybody to go home. She kick everybody out after that. Okay, go talk around, talk about anybody gonna help me? No, girl, you don't need help. Remember, you don't need help. You don't need nobody for nothing. You got it all on your own. Go ahead and clean up your house. That is gonna be my line for every time she says she needs something, wants something. She don't need it. You don't need it, girl. You don't need it. You don't need no help. And that's why Devin was out the door because you picked the child. Anyway, so now so Mike Swayze, Alonzo, Jamila, Shakira, and Kayla, they go bowling. Okay. So Kayla starts talking about how she wants to start having kids. Okay, she hits her 30s. So Mike was like, 30, you're young, you're a baby. Oh my God, like you're 30. And I thought that was different for a man because a lot of men usually like younger girls. Okay, she says like I'm mature, I have everything going on that he got going on. I don't know what he's talking about. Like I'm so young. Okay, so then Zoe is all up on Shakira. Okay, Alonzo all up on Shakira while she doing her little bowling. He all up on her booty and this that and other. I think this has to be the weirdest type of dating show ever because they literally be swapping each other. Okay, 1 minute Zoe is all up on Shakira, feeling on her booty, feeling on your booty, your booty, and then next thing you know, he's kissing daggone Kayla. I'm just like, this has got to be a weird mix. Like, I don't know if I could do it. Like, it's not in me. This is not my type of dating. But okay, So Swayze and Michaela start talking. So Swayze and Kayla start talking, and he says that his wife cheated on him. Okay, he said that she was 38 and he was 30. I said, wow. Now that's different. That's really different. But didn't Swayze say that he dated someone else when he was younger? He was young and she was old. I don't know. I feel like Swayze got some past traumas that we might have to break down. Like maybe he need to go on Yana Fix My Life. I feel like he got something more to him. But anyway, she says that with some then she brings up the fact that she was with someone who she was supposed to get married to, but then I guess he had a lot of baby mama drama. He sold a lot of dreams. Everything that he said that they was going to do, they never did. Okay, and he was like, "Well, at least, but you had the ring." And she was like, "Yeah, I had a ring before." Come to find out that she was engaged before this. Okay, and she tried to suppress the fact that she didn't want kids to try to make the relationship work. Realized that that's not the path that she wants to go down. And since he didn't want kids, they wasn't going to be able to be married. You know. So now she says she's at the point where if anything's missing from a person that she requires, she's not going to waste any more her time, and that she's basically going not going to be anybody's toy unless she wants to be. Okay, so you can toy and play with me if I allow you, but not on my terms and not yours. Okay, it's kind of freaky. You know what she mean? Y'all know what she meant. Anyway, So now Uncle Zoe, because that's what not Uncle Zoe. Yo, why he call that man Uncle Zoe? I'm not gonna hold you. He was taking so many shots at Alonzo the whole night. Swayze was taking so many shots at him. He called that man Uncle Zoe. He said that he was supposed to win bowling because he was old. He was really like coming at him nonstop with the jokes, or whatever the case may be. So they are bowling or whatever. And at first I was like, oh, look at Alonzo finally getting some airtime and he got arms. That's nice. That's nice. I'm glad he got arms. So when they was up there, Zoe said that he was supposed to win because they had started doing a little competition, okay? Because Kayla said, look, whoever loses is going to have to do 25 push-ups, and whoever wins gets a special surprise. So they playing bowling, whatever the case may be. Alonzo ends up winning. So now Swayze going to do 50 push-ups. But the funny thing is, while Swayze is doing his push-ups, she goes over and kisses Alonzo in the background. I said, this got to be the weirdest scene I ever saw. Like, why he really doing push-ups and they in the back kissing? Like, it was so funny. It was just so funny. And it was really weird. I don't like this double dating, triple dating, everybody. It's like giving orgy. It's giving low-key orgy out here, okay? So now all the ladies meet up in a lounge. Tommy finally got the ladies a lounge, y'all. It's about time, Tommy. It is about time. We've been trying to get us a lounge for the longest. The men always got a lounge, and you somehow just throw us in some place at all the time. It's not even this is the new speed dating because it's very awkward. And the kiss was very weird. Yeah, it was like a little peck or whatever. I don't know why that would be the prize for some random men, but okay. It is a dating show, so okay. So Tommy brings in all the women, and he's like, okay, so first of all, why they change up their wigs like that? Y'all saw, did y'all see Shakira wig? Shakira girl, I got a question. Why we doing that wig? It was very wiggish. It didn't look like a lace front. It literally looked like the wig that you take off the mannequins in the beauty supply store you put on. But then I looked at everybody's hair, and everybody's hair was looking really strange. I'm like, what is happening out in Miami? It must be the heat. Get some braids. Get some loony braids, okay? It must be the heat. It must be the heat because everybody here looked like they had a rough week, like a really rough week, okay? So then they brought up somebody's been kissing. So Tommy said, "Who been kissing? Somebody been kissing." So I'm like, "Who told Tommy that somebody kissed somebody?" Because they wasn't really kissing. It was a quick little peck on the lips or whatever the case may be. So not the wigs by Tyler Perry. Cece, get out of my face. Get out of my face. All of them. It was all of them. It was definitely all of the wigs. Yo, I'm telling you, I was sitting here like, wait, what is happening? Like, child, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I guess this is how the real wigs look in real life with real people. Because I guess we done got so used to seeing like the Instagram models and the girls on like ready Housewives and even the ones on Love and Hip Hop, child, they hair be laid. Y'all need to get this together. But okay, this is why I can't do no wigs because y'all ain't gonna be dragging me like that. Anyway, so Tommy asked them who was kissing. They like, oh my god. Kayla says that it was kissing her. Wigs without parts. Yeah, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So she said that she did kiss Alonzo, but it was just a quick kiss. It wasn't nothing. Tommy was like, well, lust isn't enough, is it? And everybody's like, no, it's not. We need love. Okay. So Randall is quickly becoming the favorite amongst the women. I was like, I didn't see that coming, but I guess by Shareese putting a lot of attention on Randall, it made the women draw to his king-like behavior or whatever. Okay. So then Sway, they say that I hear Swayze name a few times, so he's definitely in a running. Brandy is not letting Mike go for nothing. Brandy said that he want kids, Mike want kids. And they was like, no, Mike told us that he didn't want any kids. And she was like, he just told me he want kids. So child, we got to get to the bottom of that, which we eventually do, okay? Shakira, y'all know Shakira is all over Samson. It's Samson for Shakira, but we already know that. That's nothing new, okay? When Shakira starts talking, she gets emotional about her son because she's talking about how like Samson sees her son. Her son's been through a lot, and she don't want to, just introduce him to anybody. But look, if her son is not with it, she's not with it. It's not going to work either way, okay? But she did get a little emotional, and she was crying. I was like, oh, I felt for her, okay? But this is about you. This is about you. I know that sometimes we like to get lost in our children and lost in our relationships, but I cannot put the pressure enough on everybody to don't lose yourself in anyone else, okay? As much as we love our children, our partners, our families, everybody, you never lose you. I feel like Shakira has lost her, okay? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I honestly feel like I need her to find who Shakira is, okay? We can't lose our self-identity in anyone else, because then how can we be there for someone else? Because remember, our children get grown, they move out, they have their own families, things like that happen. You don't want to get lost in someone else. Right, that's what I mean. Like, it's always about her child. And I mean, it should be always about your child, but you can't lose yourself in your children. That's the mistake a lot of moms make. I did that. I lost myself in my husband. I lost myself in my daughter. I lost my identity. I lost who was Chloe. It literally took me almost 9 to 8 years to figure out who I was again, to find my own happiness, to become my own person again. So I cannot stress that enough to you guys. Don't lose yourself in anyone. Okay? Love yourself properly so that you can love everyone else. Okay. So she got really emotional for that. Okay. Shareese and Devin, April, Mike, divorce, kids, okay, all that good stuff. So they talk about all that. So now it comes down to Samson and not Samson. It comes down to Mike and it comes down to Devin. Did you see the imprint Big Mike displayed with Brandy saying he's still ready to love? Child, no, I didn't see that. Do I gotta go back? Y'all better cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Can y'all hear me? Because I see my bars dropping. I don't want to keep talking. Y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay. But yeah, no, I'm not about to get in trouble for y'all trying to get me to go look at Mike's print or whatever. I ain't see it though, but I'm gonna go back and rewind it so I can never mind. Anyway, so they take them out to eat, y'all. I'm not going to all those conversations because we've been here long enough and y'all know what happened. Okay. I just want y'all to go ahead and give me a round of applause in the daggone chat and for Devin going home. Okay. Just everybody go ahead and just light up the clapping emojis. Because for once in Ready to Love history, we have got the right person out at the right time. It was definitely time for him to go. There was no need for him to stay. I am so glad that he is gone. Maybe he can go take care of his child now, figure out some stuff with his baby mama. And I'm sure that the streets will be looking for her. These girls must have took the invisible part literally. Not the invisible part literally. Yes. Okay, right. Light up the chat with a round of applause. He had to go. Ding dong, he had to go. Ding dong, he had to go. So if y'all ask me, oh wait, before I get into it, so Mike did say that he wants kids with Brandy. Brandy, he said, you want kids? She said, yeah, I want kids. And he was like, how many you want? She was like 2. And he was like, well, I guess I'm about to have 5. And I was like, well, I guess y'all about to have 5 kids. But you know, I ain't taking Mike too serious because I definitely feel like Mike is for the streets, okay? But I'm not saying because you're a male entertainer that you can't find love. Let me take that back. It's just that I've been trained and conditioned to think the worst when it comes to Ready to Love, guys. I just have. Unfortunately, I just have, okay? But he's gone, and Devin is gone, and I have never been more happier. I think he definitely should have been the first to go. Definitely. Please make sure you guys like the video. So my question is to you guys, who do you think should be next to go home? Okay, give me one woman and give me one. Well, let's do the women first. Devin should have been the first to be eliminated. Streets, highways, islands. Okay, right. Mike wanted to smash. Child. I tried, y'all. I tried. Do me a favor in the meantime, in between time, while y'all putting in the men. We doing men first or women? Let's do men because I see men first. And the men that you think should go home, while we are putting that in the chat, please make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, okay? Like, I just cannot get out of this 6,290 for anything. Like, I'm trying to get to this 26, at least, 6,300, but it's like this, you keep going from 96, 97, 98, back to 96, 97, like, it just won't let me get to that 300. But anyway, so please subscribe. So we got Justice. I agree. Justice, Shareese, Looney, Mike, and Justice. No, you got to pick a girl. You got to pick a girl, Najee, Malcolm. Shareese and Zoe can go. LJ and Shareese next. Justice. I want y'all. I'm giving y'all warning now. When Zoe go, make sure y'all meet me on my channel. Okay. When Alonzo goes, make sure y'all meet me on my channel. Okay. Devin, pants were cutting off the blood to his brain, not the blood to his brain. Justice, you got the question mark next to Justice. You don't know why? Because Justice don't want to date multiple women, even though he on a dating show, and he don't believe spending money on women, just spending time, unless he's exclusive or whatever. Chad, who knows? I'm gonna say all the women. All the pick me women could go. But who are the pick me women? Devin. So I'm going to say I think it should be Shareese and Justice. Okay. Swayze won me over this episode, so he definitely moved out of my top 3 to go home. He definitely moved out of my top 3 to go home, but I am putting in Justice and I am putting in Shareese as my vote, casting my vote right now for next week. So when we come back, we'll see how this plays out. Do not forget to join me on the Ready to Love watch party that we have on Fridays. I know you guys that don't get to actually join us for the party. I'm so sorry, but the watch parties I delete immediately afterwards because I don't want to take the chance of getting a strike. I know I've seen people keep them up, but I don't want to take the chance of getting a strike or I know you probably get a clean, but I don't even want to take the chance with it. So we just chill. It's kind of like how we do our open chats, and then I usually leave them private for my members and stuff like that. But instead, I'm just deleting it all. So if you want to watch it with me, Join me on Friday at 8:00 when we watch Ready to Love. The open chat for Married at First Sight is on Wednesdays. Don't forget to, check out my reviews and all that good stuff in between here and there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Let me see anything else. Chatted bad too. When death becomes her, aka Shareese. Child justice isn't spending money on a woman. Production is paying for it. Oh, that's why he did this. Oh, okay. Child, ain't nobody got time for justice. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye, guys. Peace. Oh, and leave me some yellow hearts if you're catching the playback. If you're catching the playback, leave me some yellow hearts. Light up the chat with love. Bye, guys. I'm out of here for real this time. Bye.